good evening from Debrecen, Hungary. It's the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2019 European Qualifiers, and it's the Group C game between Hungary and Kosovo. Well, it's game day 2. We've already seen in the openings Hungary falling and both Kosovo as well. So now they will meet, and it's Lithuania and Poland meeting in the other game. Of course, Hungary were on top of Poland on Friday, but ended up losing that encounter 70-60. You see Lithuania and Poland are on top at 1-0. They're battling for first place tonight by the end of the November window, and you've got Hungary and Kosovo still going for their first win. Kosovo were hosting Lithuania on Friday and were knotted at halftime. In fact, they were leading in the first half, but they faded badly after and ended up crashing to a 99-61 defeat. Of course, that was played in Pristina. Well, the World Cup qualifiers have been all about excitement so far. I mean, it's just been one talking point after another. Of course, we started off on Thursday morning. The very first game was New Zealand playing at home against Korea, and since that point, all over the World Cup qualifiers have been played, and it's just been one talking point after another. It's been a lot of fun to be a part of and to watch and to wake up and read. You want to follow the action of FIBA Basketball and find your way to the World Cup Qualifiers website. You can also load in the app in your mobile phone and have it handy whenever you're out and about, whether you're sitting on the sofa watching TV, you want to check results, whatever. You just got that at your fingertips. The Basketball World Cup 2019 app. But our focus right now is on Kosovo and Hungary, and can these two teams get it done? Can they get to the World Cup? Can they dream of being a part of that 32-team tournament? Well, already for Kosovo, I mean, they're in uncharted territory. They haven't played at a European, let alone a World Cup. So it's a big ask for this team. They made it through the pre-qualifiers, and now the question is, are they going to have what it takes to get past a good Hungary team that did, a country that did play at the Eurobasket this summer? And they were only eliminated by a very good Serbia team that made it to the finals. So Rescue Allen was in that team for Hungary that played at the Eurobasket. As was Akos Keller. It's a team that really, I think is good enough to finish easily second. Will they? I don't know. They should, if they work their way, finish first. But they really had a chance against Poland. Off the hook. Poland just kept digging away. Finally, they got that precious win. So there's Giannis Ellisfield. There was a really good feeling around this Hungary team that we watched at the Eurobasket. They made it through the group in Romania, and they advanced, and they got to Istanbul for the final round, but ultimately they came up short against a very good Serbian team. So we're going to have a pause in the commentary now as we listen to the national anthems for both Kosovo and Hungary.
Kérjük Önöket, énekeljék el velünk a magyar himnuszt. And now the national anthem of Hungary.
Okay, as always, it's a pleasure to hear the national anthems of both of these countries, and international basketball is like that. It kind of stirs up the patriotic fervor of all those involved. And players now will meet in midcourt, and there's a good spirit you can feel already about this game getting ready to be played. Referees lining up today: Zarapovic, Sherpa, and Miloidis. Bosnia and Herzegovina, Portugal, and Greece. Excuse me, Belarus. So the players are warming up and getting ready to go. And we're going to look at the rosters. We're going to look at the starting fives. And for Kosovo, well, you have to talk about Dardan Berisha. Also Scott Bamforth for Coach Brad Greenberg. And we'll see how far these two outstanding talents can take Kosovo. Of course, Berisha's an interesting one. He actually had played for Poland, but then when Kosovo became a country, he was able to play for them. So they've got Rugova, Berisha, Bamforth, Shoshi, and Rugova. And for Hungary, we just got a glimpse of David Vojvoda. You've got Roscoe Allen, Keller, who I was really impressed with at the tournament, at the Eurobasket. Vojvoda, of course, is big time for these people. Perel is big. Played well against Serbia. And three that I mentioned, Vojvoda, Keller, Allen in that starting lineup, along with Wittman and Kovacs, who also comes in at guard. So nice crowd here for a Sunday night in Hungary, in Debrecen. Beautiful, beautiful place. Have to come and see this place. Of course, Debrecen also famous for the 3x3 tournaments that are hosted here. And Coach Brad Greenberg, from a basketball family, brother Seth Greenberg. And for Hungary, the always funny Stojan Ivkovic. He was quite good in his last press conference at the Eurobasket. He said, any questions? Because if not, we've been away from our homes for a long time this summer. We want to get home and see our wives and our kids. And with that, he was out the door. Well, the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers, the international windows, and this new system of competition, it's all about bringing the national teams home and allowing them to play competitive, meaningful games in front of the home crowds. And there's nothing like it. I remember actually going to Budapest once to watch Hungary play against England, of all teams. And that was quite an event. That was a European Championship qualifier, a Eurobasket qualifier, a long time ago. And here we are again with the national teams back at home. So Hungary win the opening tip, and it's Wittmann that has the ball in his hands. Dribbling up high. Allen into the corner. And Allen passes it thinking Wittmann was going to drive, and Wittmann says, shoot it. If you're up, take a shot. Bamforth playing with Dinamo Sassari this season in the Basketball Champions League. And now down low. Shoshi. And he's short. Vojvoda has it. And Akos Keller catches it. Now he's going to go to work on Shoshi. Turns, spin moves, passes it back out. They swing it. Vojvoda. And Shoshi with the rebound. Berisha, who's an out-and-out scorer. I mean, he's going to put the ball on the deck and go to the basket. He's going to put up his threes. A little bit of one-on-one in his game, but you know what? They're going to live with that because he can put the ball in the basket. Oh, beautiful pass inside, and Shoshi scores the first points of the game. Allen gets inside and twists and draws the foul. Roscoe Allen has got some good rotation on that shot. Makes the first one. Plays for Herbalife Gran Canaria in Spain. Misses the second. And now Bamforth has it. I'm a big fan of Bamforth. I think he's got no task is too large for this man. Let's put it that way. And ball knocked out of the hands. Now Allen in the open floor hands it off, and the basket is good by Kovacs. Now Berisha and misses another. So Wittmann has it with Hungary on top 3-2. Vojvoda. Another attempt from Kovacs, and this time off the front of the iron. Bounce pass inside, knocked away. Vojvoda, quick outlet. Up ahead to, oh boy, Roscoe Allen on the break. Turnovers turn into points. And Brad Greenberg will be telling his guys, listen, we got to get some execution, and we certainly can't be turning the ball over. Here's Berisha again. Passes it back outside. Three-point attempt is good. That was made by Morina. Number 34. Now Vojvoda answers with a three. And now the good pressure from Wittmann almost forces the turnover. There's 9 seconds on the shot clock. And the drive inside, the miss. Roscoe Allen with the rebound. And Keller almost. Coming into the game, the exciting peril. Boy, I can't stress enough how good this kid is. He can play. Drive inside. Keller knocks it off the rim. Shoshi follows it up. Vojvoda tries to get it. Shoshi gets it back. Berisha gets his hands on it, throws it off the back of the iron. Now Bamforth. Oh, Bamforth for three. Carroll, by the way, 22 years of age. Vojvoda drives in, unmolested. That was easy. Bamforth. A little bit of razzle-dazzle. Uh-oh, put it on the highlight reel. Oh, he top-fived him. Sweet move from Scott Bamforth. That'll definitely be in the highlights. Dribbling between his legs, behind his back, and just doing it silky smooth like. Keller falling out of bounds, turns it over quickly in the hands of Berisha, and Hungary commit the foul to stop the fast break. So we've got, here it is, look at this. And then he goes up, and just as easy as you like, coming to an arena near you, Scott Bamforth. He really is worth the price of admission, this player. When he gets it going, he's fun to watch. 10 apiece. And the bounce pass intended for Shoshi, intercepted. Oh, spins on the break and scores. He wasn't slowed down that time by Bamforth. So Benke, who's come in, has scored his first two. Bamforth's at it again. Now Berisha. There's another look at that spinning drive on the break. Inside now, wide open, and Rugova was fouled by Karahodžić. So Rugova goes to the line and makes the first. Remember, now Kosovo hung around with Lithuania. Lithuania number 6 in the FIBA World Ranking, presented by Nike. Kosovo don't have a ranking. No, they do, but they're lower. So he ties it up with the 2 free throws. Kosovo's ranking is, in fact, they do have a ranking. They're number 96. Hungary are at number 41 FIBA ranking. And the drive and the basket is good. Varadi. Bamforth off 1 foot again. Shoshi there for the rebound. Berisha passes back outside to Bamforth. If he hits a 3, Kosovo are leading. Shot clock winding down. Pass over to number 21, Zekici, but he misses. Carroll almost turns it over, gets it back, passes up the jumper, takes inside. There he is. He takes what the defense gives him. Silky smooth. Rugova drives and he's fouled by Ellingsfield. Two shots coming. And Rugova makes the first. And misses the second. Voivoda. Now inside to Ellingsfield. Good play from Janis Ellingsfield. Bamforth. Bam! Drills that three-pointer. Kosovo reels them back in, down by just 2. Another look at Bamforth and that beautiful release. Ellingsfield again gets in the lane, kind of loses his footing. And long jump shot is good, and Kosovo have taken the lead. Viseyi knocks it in, and the good folk back in Pristina are up on their feet. Carroll in the lane, blocked as he goes up. Great defense. Bamforth holding it for the last shot. Although there's about a 3-second differential on the game clock and the shot clock. Berisha doesn't want to take it too soon, but he's going to take it. because he had a good look. Roscoe Allen drives in, and he gets the last two. That's what happens. If you take it too soon, you leave the door open for the other team. Kosovo leading 21-20 after one. Well, you can see so much excitement about the World Cup qualifiers. Kosovo 4 of 8 from three-point range, and that's the reason why they're leading right now. I mean, it really does prove to be a great equalizer in a lot of games, a three-point shot, if you can consistently hit it like this team can. Now, Bamforth, look at this play. I mean, he is just, goodness me. I mean, he's not going to be denied. And I like this play as well, the spinning move by Binke. But 12 teams will go from Europe. That was a three-pointer made by Kosovo, one of them. 12 teams will go to the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2019 in China from Europe. So it's a big ask. It's a big ask to make it for any team, really. But it's fun. It's World Cup qualifiers. And the good news is you're going to be able to watch a couple of games in November, a couple of games in February, then in the third window at the end of June, beginning of July, in the fourth window in September, a couple more games, and a couple more games in February. And then we'll know who's going to the World Cup. Danforth has it, and Kosovo leading 21-20. And right inside the free throw line. Now, Roscoe Allen has it. Voivoda. Harrell pulls up, shoots, and makes it. Four points for Peril. Now the drive, Berisha tries to get it to Rugova, and Rugova not able to collect it in, so it goes back to Hungary. Voivoda drives in, tries to hand it off, but turns it over. Now inside, and Rugova turns, and Peril hustles, gets it in bounds. Pass intercepted, another turnover. Vaseyi, who hit that shot recently, gets it to the line, and Rugova misses. So Wittmann comes back in for Hungary. Shoshi also back in. Voivoda sees an opening, puts it up. Keller there for the follow. Doesn't make it. And now to Shoshi, and just had enough hang time there. Thought he should have had a foul as well. Wittmann goes baseline. Keller with the rebound, puts it up, and he will earn a trip to the line. So good shooting from Keller. Knots it at 23 apiece. Oh, beautiful pass from Berisha inside to Shoshi, and Kosovo back in front. Playing within themselves, not trying to do too much. And it doesn't seem like Hungary really able to impose their will on this Kosovo team. 3-point attempt off target from Kovacs. So Kosovo with a 2-point lead and looking to build on that. Pulling up, and shooters roll. Scott Bamforth just does it so effortlessly, it seems like. He's got 10 points. Allen goes to his left. Oh, that's a beautiful bounce pass. Nice finish as well from Karahadzic. And long jump shot. Kosovo just not going to stop with that man, are they? Wittmann from the left corner. Karahadzic with the rebound. Voivoda back to Wittmann again. Gets his feet set. It's good. It's interesting how in Hungary they pronounce the last name or the main family name first, and then the surname, and then the given name last. So Wittmann Christian rebounds it, gets it back from Voivoda David. Here's Wittmann driving into the corner. A lot of action underway right now, and you have to tip your hats to Romania. They're bouncing back from loss at Italy. They finished that game against Italy strong. They're winning against the Netherlands 62-50. Italy have come back from a big deficit against Croatia, now lead at 60-47. Montenegro on top of Belarus 26-19. Of course, Turkey won earlier today over Ukraine 67-60, and Latvia won a tough game against Sweden 82-73. Lithuania on top of Poland 38-25. Spain and Slovenia will be starting soon. Pittman drives in, scores. Gets it back to 30 apiece. Berisha. Pass goes way out of bounds. So Brad Greenberg is going to burn a timeout here. Let's try to listen in, since he's going to be speaking in English.
When we're moving the ball and we're moving them around, we're pretty good. We just got standing around a little with the last couple of possessions. Second thing, on ball screens, we are fighting over. The big guy is going to contact Show. If he can't contact Show, he's going to be an active corral.
See the fast break points there. Advantage Hungary. That was a nice pass from Roscoe Allen. And now an offensive foul called on Berisha. Was getting right up on him. And the ball handler, to clear himself, watch what he does with his right elbow. Look at that, his hand. I mean, you got to know you can't do that. Swing your right arm up and come around his neck. Bamforth, bounce pass, Shoshi again. Are they going to count that? And great timeout from Greenberg to kind of just remind his players, can't stand around. You got to be moving. Got to make this other team work. Well, Whitman looked like he might have actually fouled Bamforth before that. Shoshi doesn't complete the three-point play. I kind of wonder at what point will these Hungary fans become restless, because I know that they will be believing they should beat this Kosovo team that faded badly down the stretch against Lithuania. And not only that, Hungary can't afford to drop a home game, let alone one to Kosovo. Carroll comes back into the game. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Is going to come out. Keller's going to come back in. So this suggests we might have some type of pass coming towards the rim. Although Keller can also shoot a jumper. Kind of a delay here to get this thing going again. Oh, I see what it is. Shot clock has gone off for some reason. So they're gonna have a timeout while they try to get that clock back on.
Zona HMB. Italanda.
Oh, Hungary called a timeout.
Itt van a Krisztián, jó? Fel. Váradi. Fel. Ide.
5-second chance points for Kosovo, just 4 for Hungary.
You want to go 32, you want to go man?
7 assists for Hungary.
32, but look,
6 for
guys,
Kosovo.
we got to make sure that nobody gets open to catch and shoot, and nobody
For Romania, up 18 now on the Netherlands. And the Netherlands were winners in their first game against Croatia.
3 minutes 42 seconds left from the first half. Hungary 30, Kosovo 42.
Okay, so the clock back on now in 2 seconds, as you can see. And Wittmann gets it, puts it up off the rim, and Keller doesn't rebound it. So Bamforth brings it forward for Kosovo, who do not look like they're under much pressure, in all honesty. Offensive foul called on Rugova. Well, to be fair, I mean, it looked almost as if Ellingsfeld was barging into him. So, tough call on Rugova. Pero. Into the corner, Wittmann. Keller with the rebound, back outside to Pero. Coming up on the 3-minute mark. Wittmann, go, finally. Drive inside. Bamforth misses. Rugova scraps, gets the ball back. Another opportunity. And Berisha into the corner. And the miss. So 2:26 to go, and Kosovo giving as good as they're getting at this stage. Shoshi gets it off just in time. He's a player. And they all tend to elevate their games when they play for the national team. Have you noticed that? Something about pride. Ellingsfeld for 3. Good. So Ellingsfeld gives Hungary the advantage. And then good defense, much better from Hungary now. Wittmann coming up and knocking it out of bounds. Bamforth has 13 points to lead the way. He gives it to Berisha, who's been much more dangerous with his penetration and kicking and passing than his scoring so far. Only 2 points for Berisha, although that can change. And Wittmann makes sure that Bamforth isn't able to get that shot off. He goes out. And coming back into the game is Hungary's number 25. And that would be Varadi. Bamforth misses. Shoshi cleans up the mess. He misses, however, as well, and Vojvoda brings it forward for Hungary. Vojvoda for three. Keller, rebound, another opportunity for Hungary. Vojvoda in the lane, rims out. A minute to go in the first half. It's a close one. Berisha puts up a three. Vojvoda bounce pass. Keller goes up with the left hand. The follow from Ellingsfeld. Looked like he was right there to either dunk it or at least make the layup. Danforth goes behind his back, puts up a three. Short. Ball hits the hands, lands in the hands of Berisha, so it'll be Kosovo with the last possession. Berisha fading back, good! He's been quiet, but he finishes with a loud pop. And Kosovo silenced the crowd here right at the end with the Berisha jump shot. Kosovo lead at 36-35 at halftime. So 12 of 19 for Hungary inside the arc, but just 3 of 10 from deep, whereas Kosovo have hit 5 three-pointers. They're 9 of 20 inside the arc. Neither team taking many free throws. The rebounding is level. Of course, Kosovo with 9 offensive boards, giving them some second and third chances. Seven turnovers for Hungary, just 6 for Kosovo. It's Bamforth who has 13 points, and Berisha 3 assists for Kosovo. Whitman has 7 points to lead the way for Hungary. Second half action coming right up. We'll be right back. 36-35, Kosovo on top of Hungary here in Debrecen. So could be an upset on the cards, who knows? We'll see. We've got another 20 minutes to go. I mean, remember what happened last time for Kosovo. They pushed Lithuania extremely close in their home game back in Pristina. But when it came time to sealing the deal, they weren't able to do it. They were knotted at 35, and then in that third quarter, they were outscored 25-12. And then, of course, the wheels came off in the fourth quarter when Lithuania outscored them 39-14. But I would say it's incumbent upon this Hungary team to turn it up a notch defensively, to start making Kosovo a little bit more uncomfortable when they've got the ball, because right now they're able to sit up there, make their passes, make their cuts, make some shots, and they're just looking very dangerous at the moment if they are allowed to play. So it is 36-35, as we said, in favor of Kosovo at halftime, and Scott Bamforth has been terrific, as we suspected he would be. Well, before we start elsewhere, let me just say that in today's action, Latvia won against Sweden, close game. Turkey edged Ukraine in a close game on the road. Montenegro are winning big at Belarus. Italy have come from behind to beat Croatia, so Croatia start 0-2. Croatia actually had a double-digit lead in that game, but Italy won it 80-64. Netherlands have lost at Romania, so congratulations to Romania. We know that it was a difficult summer, not getting any good results, but they've bounced back now and won an important game against the Netherlands team that was coming off a win over Croatia. Lithuania now up 17 on Poland, and Spain are losing at home 20-19 against Slovenia. So second half action now underway here in Debrecen, Hungary. And the Hungarians in the white, falling in their first game to Poland, can ill afford to drop another one, especially at home. Kosovo, if they get a win, they'll be right back in business after falling at home to Lithuania. Wittmann hands it off, and the block from Shoshi. Looked almost as if there was going to be an easy layup, but look at this. Well, you know what? This may be your house. Hashtag this is my house. But on that occasion, the house was owned by Shoshi. And now the drive and the follow by Shoshi. So Shoshi is getting it done. He's got 10 points and 7 rebounds. Shoshi. Vojvoda forces his way in there and follows up his own miss and scores. And he looks at the referee to say, call the foul. Now the referee's going to go have a word with him. And that's good refereeing, because you know what? You don't want to be shown up by anybody. So let's just remind Vojvoda who he's talking to. and get him to calm down a little bit. Bamforth, beautiful pass to Shoshi, but Shoshi ran into Keller, and that triggers a break. Here's Wittmann, and Hungary back in front. Pass inside to Shoshi. He's not denied that time. He's having a nice game. He's got a game-high 14 points now. Vojvoda hit while attempting the three-pointer by Rugova. Vojvoda makes the first. And he sinks the second as well. He's got one more coming. It happens every game, doesn't it now? You see 1, 2 times, 3 times even when a guy gets hit shooting a three-pointer. And sometimes they make it, as happened today when Latvia were playing at home against Sweden. Seelens, at a crucial part of the game, hit a three-pointer and was also fouled. He had a 4-point play. Now, Bamforth almost lost the ball out of bounds there. A little bit too casual. Berisha putting the pressure on the D. Shot clock winding down. Bamforth has it. He has to put up a prayer. And Roscoe Allen has the ball. The foul's been called, the hold. Now back to Vojvoda. He's going to launch one. That's good. Well, when Vojvoda starts to heat up, you better take it off the cooker. You better take it off the stove because it might start to boil over. And right now, there's some pretty good signs that Hungary are starting to shift into a higher gear. Good timeout by Brad Greenberg.
Guard that guy. Foul him on a three, then give him a three. Come on. All right. Let's go orange, red. Orange, red. Let's get some staggers and free people up. All right? Start it this way. Liz, Zip, Granite. Start it. Scotty. Start it right. Granite, get yourself open. Let's see if we go this way. If you don't have guarded, throw it back to Scotty. Got it? Liz, you'll be into the post. Let's go. Come on, we got a squad right here. We gotta get some shots. Come on.
Hear that New York accent from Brad Greenberg. And he said, come on, we got to guard that guy. You darn right you do. Because if he gets it going, it is good night, Irene. He is a very explosive player. Bamforth to Shoshi. Turns. Goes up with the left hand. Boy, that was a quality move. Didn't finish, though. And Vojvoda this time gets into trouble, but he's able to well, not get it back, but nudge it over to his teammate. Now Wittmann has it up high. He takes the three. It's good. 48-40. Novak's taking exception to the swinging of the arms by Berisha. Bamforth takes it back. Now he goes forward, falls down, gets it to Berisha. Shot clock winding down, and Berisha called for, Marina called for a charge. Brad Greenberg beside himself. So yeah, Marina. I wonder why I said Berisha there. Or a little bit of a resemblance. Wittmann gets it over to Voivoda. This time he was off, and Berisha collects the rebound. And now Marina sets the pick and is called for a foul. Getting in too late. So Marina takes a seat, and Benke hits the three-pointer, and all of a sudden, Hungary have found their A game. Shaking and baking Bamforth. He gets a trip to the line. Perel back into the game. Here's Bamforth. Floats in a little bit, forcing it there. And Berisha from the right. And Perel called for a foul. Again, Bamforth coming in on the baseline. This time he misses. Shoshi remaining active, but couldn't quite get there. Keep his feet in bounds. Wittmann bounce pass to Perel. Wittmann again. Allen, Perel, into the corner. Benke, it's good! And the drive and another foul called. So they have really turned it up a notch, to put it mildly. Outscoring Kosovo in this third quarter by 15 points already. And we still got 4:13 remaining. So Berisha, as we said, quiet from the scoring department. And now might be a time for him to assert himself a little bit more. In that sense, he's been distributing it. Just trying to think what his numbers are today. It's not like he hasn't tried to score. He's 0 of 5 from three-point range, 2 of 8 from the floor. Anyway, he gets to the line, gets 2 free throws. See if that stops the rot. Harrell puts it up a little bit deep. Now Bamforth. And the pass is good. They're going to say goal interference. So good play from Vesey. Now back to a 10-point game. Voivoda, and not a good finish there. So yet again, another chance for Bamforth and another goaltend. The block coming after the ball was off of the backboard. You see he's a little bit hot under the collar.
You gotta chase, block, and chase on your man.
Field goal percentages.
Hold up. Now listen. Don't bitch and moan to the refs. Don't say a word. Just grit your teeth and play. They're not going to give you anything unless you earn it. They're setting good screens. We're running into them. Get over them. On offense, we got to move so we can catch the ball. Set up floppy. Pop out a little bit out of floppy, okay? Or turn out one side.
That was great. That's good coaching. I love that. Don't complain to the refs. You got to earn what you get. So Greenberg, sometimes you see the flopping and whatever else, and you start to jaw. And really, the team that's been jawing a little bit here has been Hungary. So Kosovo have been able to cut it back to an 8-point game. And again, another miss. And so she has it. Berisha. And this, what seemed to be a vice-like grip that Hungary had on the game, has suddenly just been loosened. In Kosovo, it's almost as if they're saying, Kosovo, come back into the game. And Kosovo are coming back into the game. And it's also interesting that Berisha now is back at the line. And he's made 4 consecutive free throws. He's seen the ball go through the basket. He's starting to get into a rhythm. And look at that. He looks confident. And the deficit suddenly is just 6 points for Kosovo. Roscoe Allen puts the ball on the deck, goes hard, and that's a good move from him, especially when you consider, you're struggling a little bit. Get to the basket, good things will happen. Vesey and Voivoda with the rebound. Quickening the pace. Benke rims out. Eilingsfeld had the ball, and Berisha knocked it away, took it away. Now he puts it up. And Janos Eilingsfeld gets the rebound. Voivoda. So Wittmann comes back into the game for Benke. Look at the crowd tonight. Impressive showing here in Debrecen. And the free throw is good by Voivoda. Lithuania blowing out Poland by 21. Spain in a dogfight against Slovenia. Romania winning earlier against the Netherlands. Italy winning at Croatia. Free throw is good from Voivoda again, so back to a 10-point lead. Late in the third quarter. Bamforth, wheeling and dealing. Passes it to Shoshi. Ooh, decided to pass it back out for a three, and that's why. Because that man, Big Bad Berisha, hits the three-pointer. Back to a 7-point deficit now. And you know, I mean, Berisha, again, got to the line for those 4 free throws, and I think it helped him get into his rhythm. Shoshi crashing the boards, getting a hand on it, but Hungary looking like they're not going to be denied here. Roscoe Allen goes up and draws the foul. So Rugova comes back into the game. Let me give you a little bit of trivia here. Where do you think Roscoe Allen played his college basketball? I bet you there's a lot of people watching this broadcast that already know that. He played college basketball in Palo Alto, played for Stanford. Not bad, eh? Played there from 2012 to 2016. So the miss. And now with 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter, again, Kosovo looking to make some inroads. And the miss, and again, and this time holding the ball up, but Bamforth got after it. Benke almost turned it over. Where do you think Scott Bamforth played college basketball? He was at Weber State. He's from Albuquerque. Albuquerque, born and bred. So Berisha bounces it. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bamforth has it. Wants to try to get a little bit of room to maneuver. Here he goes. Bounce pass from the corner. And Kosovo denied. So Hungary almost pull away in that third quarter, but they reel them back in. So the Hungarians lead it by 8. Three-point shooting, Kosovo with those 6 threes. That's not enough, really. Hungary have 7. Hungary's just got a little bit more of everything. More trips to the line. A little bit better inside the arc as well. Binke hit this one. Nova's going down out on the court, and Brad Greenberg trying to get his players focused for this final 10 minutes. Bamforth lead them back. That's the question. Remember, it's a battle of 0-1 teams. Kosovo falling at home to Lithuania, and Poland beating Hungary and Poland. Those games were played on Friday. After this, the players will return to their clubs. But that got some action now. Voivoda banks one in. Back to a 10-point game. So only shooting 42%, but you can see his numbers are going up. Berisha gets in, hands it off. Jump shot no good. And Vesey goes up and misses a makeable one. Bounce pass, Eilingsfeld, and a foul called on Rugova. Eilingsfeld makes the first one. Misses the second. Well, you know, the door's there. I mean, the chance is there for this Kosovo team. They have not slammed the door shut, have Hungary. And it would probably help them if they could get to the line. Hungary commits a few more fouls. Berisha, and his pass intercepted, 2-on-1 break. Voivoda, oh, and the dunk from big Roscoe Allen. A little bit of elevation from the Cardinal man. Berisha tries to get it back with the three. Voivoda hands it off to Eilingsfeld. He was short, struggling a little bit tonight, Eilingsfeld, with his shot. Bamforth. Oh! Looked like he was going to make the pass. And he took it all the way, and then he was warned, don't interfere with the ball when it comes through the hoop. That was big Roscoe Allen with a dunk. And as good as this play was, Bamforth might have been better. But we'll have to settle for the highlight later. Kosovo called timeout. Okay, we can hear Coach Greenberg. Let's listen in. 10 fast break points for Hungary, just 4 for Kosovo.
The second stops. You got to get shots every time down the floor. Don't leave your feet. Guys, we got to be stronger when we go into the basket or on a dish. We got to draw fouls to get in the bonus. You got to be stronger. Hey, their ball.
Köszönjük szépen! 2 Tanksport Egyesület, Debrecen! 7-50 van a negyedből, 11 pontos Hungary, 64, Kosovo, 53. És indul a magyar támadás, egy kis tapsal, gyerünk!
So final 7:50 to be played in front of us now. Vojvoda brings it up, and Kosovo looking to get a stop. Vojvoda, oh, beautiful play of Vojvoda to Allen, but great block from Rugova. And Wittmann gets the ball. Shakichi in there, number 21. He's near Vojvoda, but Vojvoda is able to uncork another three-pointer. That was his third 3 of the night. And the quick answer for Kosovo. That was Bamforth with a 2. Now, the drive, Allen gets it. Shot clock winding down. Wittmann open, it's good. Bamforth reverses directions, passes it back out, and the shot is good. So 70-57, and the free throw is good. 70-58. So 3-point play. Now, Keller been very quiet, and he gets rejected by Shoshi. Goodness me. Shoshi says, don't bring that in here. Look at this. He's got some length, doesn't he? Wittmann from the corner. Good! Well, they're making some shots, Hungary, in the second half. Penetration. Bamforth. Look at this, Wittmann again. Wittmann's 4 of 8 from 3-point range, so he's the best of what has actually been a pretty good shooting night for this Hungary team. 10 of 21 from 3-point range. Actually shooting better from long range than they are inside the arc. Bamforth makes the first free throw. And the second. So he continues to pour in the points. 21 now. Roscoe Allen. Wittmann up high, looks, gets it over to Benke. Keller down low. Wittmann. Keller has it. Goes in, and, well, about the only thing you can say about that possession for Hungary is took some time off the clock, but I think it's far too early to be worried about that. Whitman comes out. Voivoda back in. Hungary did a great job this summer getting out of the group phase of the Eurobasket. And there's Berisha driving in. You're going to count that. Greenberg wants it. So Berisha at the line and completes the three-point play. So back to a 10-point game. Still some work to do. Benke gets it back outside. Peril. And the door, you hear the creaking? It's creaking open just a little bit. Bamforth. Shoshi's asking for it. Can't get it. Bamforth, a little runner. Oh, that was a big miss. If he'd hit that, it would have been 8. Roscoe Allen drives in, and he will have to earn it at the free throw line. So Allen back at the line. Roscoe Allen, 24 years of age. So really relatively young in the grand scheme of things when it comes to international basketball. Benke comes out. Here's Berisha. Shoshi was bumped. Rugova gets it, and he turns and scores. Again, back to a 10-point game. Looks like Bamforth is limping a little bit. $18 assists for Hungary. Allen thought about passing it. Left wide open. He hits the three. Berisha into the lane, gets it, passes Rugova. But Wittman couldn't quite control it. So Zekichi comes back in. And he goes in and he dunks it. To an 11-point lead, but Kosovo now definitely have to get stops. Oh, nice pass to Keller! And he throws it down with a little bit of vengeance. How dare you limit me to 3 points today? In fact, he only had one when he went in. Now the turnover again up to Wittman. Takes it all the way, and now the lead is 15, and Greenberg calls timeout.
We're going to play last
22 points from Hungary.
As hard as we can without giving up breakaway layups. They ain't getting 90, okay? They ain't getting 90. We're not not going to give up bullshit buckets right now. You got to be active enough on a ball screen to jump out and pick up.
Ketu tak. Ja, çok vidjete. Lendje Lorsanko, kvota pik, pop i šit eđe drugog. Mek je koncentrali, pa popiš, Elvis tu je za pas. Bilagoš, nem? Ajmo šaco.
That was a dunk from Keller that was just a thunderous dunk on the break. So you heard Coach Greenberg, he says they're not getting 90 points on us. They're not going to get it. Let's get out and stop giving away these easy baskets. And Shoshi gets it and goes up for the dunk. A little fired up from his coach. The words of Brad Greenberg. Now cross court over to Whitman off the side of the backboard. Barisha takes it right down the floor and scores. 82-71. Well, 2 minutes is a long time in basketball, but you have to think Kosovo might need to play perfect basketball here on out. Pearl drives, that's off. He was fouled. Pearl makes the first one. And the second. So 1:36 to go, back up to 13 points as the lead. And remember the whole goal differential thing. I mean, even if Kosovo don't come back to win it, they want to cut that margin as much as they can. And the drive from Mekaj cuts the deficit back to 11. Shot clock winding down, and that's almost, and Mekaj has it again. Mekaj doesn't score, but Shoshi has it. And Barisha goes to help up Wittman and to get the ball. So the hug for Whitman. Voivoda, Whitman's played very well tonight. 20 points. They needed a big game from him tonight, and he delivered. Barisha, final 30 seconds for three. Good. 84-76. There is some small consolation for Kosovo here at the end, as it seems like they've taken heed of what their coach said. They're not getting 90 on us. And they did have plenty of time to get 90. But obviously the result, the win, is first of all the most important thing for Hungary. And it would have been nice if they could have had a little bit bigger victory. But instead, Kosovo had a chance to cut that deficit even more, which might have come in handy when they play later in case a tiebreaker is needed. So the coaches shake hands, the players shake hands. Another one is in the books. Hungary win it, 84-76 over Kosovo. So Akos Keller and co can be happy. They experienced, I don't know if it was a meltdown against Poland, but it was, you know, they had an opportunity to get a big road win. They didn't. So they needed to come back, get that winning feeling, and sign off from the November international window with a win. .46% shooting, both inside and outside the arc for Hungary. 13 of 17 at the line. Saw the 7 threes for Kosovo. Hungary out-rebounded them 41-35 and out-assisted them 22-12. Turnovers apiece. And Whitman with the 20 points. He and Vojvoda each with 20. Allen had the 10 rebounds to go with his 15 points. And Vojvoda with the 2 steals. Berisha the 2 steals. Vojvoda was actually the highest rated efficiency of plus 25. The same as Shoshi for Kosovo. So they did a lot of different things to help their teams tonight. So here's some of the highlights. And, you know, it was an enjoyable game, really. I mean, Kosovo came here to win. They stayed within striking distance, really, until the final quarter, the final 3 or 4 minutes. It just didn't look like they were really going to overhaul that deficit, did they? Roscoe Allen went in for that jam. Vojvoda, he got it going. He was 3 of 6 from deep. Whitman was 4 of 9, so they were combined 7 of 15. And Benke also hit a couple of threes tonight. Ellingsfield hit his only 3. And Roscoe Allen hit his only 3. So a lot more World Cup qualifying action coming our way. Still got some more games. We've got Spain playing Slovenia right now in a tight one. We've got Russia, Belgium tomorrow. Greece, Israel tomorrow. The Finland, Czech Republic tomorrow. Estonia, Great Britain, and Serbia, Georgia tomorrow. Austria will be at home against Germany. That should be interesting. And France against Bosnia and Herzegovina up in Rouen, in the capital of Rouen, in the capital of Normandy. And also Iceland will be at home against Bulgaria. And you have to think that's got to be a game Iceland need to win to really keep their hopes of getting to the World Cup. Even though we're early, they lost and they lost on Friday, and they don't want to fall at home to a team that came through the pre-qualifiers. So, all in all, good game tonight. Remember, Hungary were outscored 21-20 in the first quarter. It was even in the second, so they went to halftime trailing by a point, and really kind of turned it up a notch in the third quarter when they outscored Kosovo 24-15. So that's it. 84-76. Hungary win it over Kosovo.